playing tonight. So he crazy as hell. 1 o'clock in the morning, he'll get his ass beat. He'll fall asleep, get his ass beat. Watch him get his tail whooped too. Tail whooped. He's a good little bitch.
Get out.
And it seems like utter nonsense. Why kick a young lion out when he can hunt and be useful? Same goes for adults or even old lions. What happened to respect for old age? But age is exactly the issue here. As soon as male lions hit puberty, the older males of the pride simply kick them out. What sounds terrible to humans is a special right.
Y'all sit. Stop it.
Something like an initiation. Though the chance of surviving this right is too slim. As I said, an adult lion can also easily lose his family when kicked out by a younger male. Most likely, he'll be doomed to certain death. Yes, males are always the ones who take care of banishing others. This is an ancient right, and most likely it comes as a surprise for young lions. Imagine you're living with your family when suddenly, around the time when you're in high school, your parents tell you, you're too old, leave now.
All right, let's go, guys. Fucking cheating bitches.
Tonight,
Sit over there, go.
Levi Stadium in Santa
Go and
Clara,
sit.
California. It's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with
all right, guys, let's go. We should have been the #1 seed. Fucking cheat. That's all right.
And the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
Yeah, alone.
And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their
Defense guys, ready to help him out.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Good defense, guy.
2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
That's a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
This will be fielded at the 17. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
There you go, big boy.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, your number one rusher.
10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, Warner. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Way to go, newbie.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured.
You cannot be hurt. Come on, guys. We don't have no linemen.
We'll take a break.
No. God damn it. Oh, here we go.
Before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They got it done for the season.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He
what am I challenging?
down the red flag.
Oh, that was done. That's not what I wanted to hit. The first down. Not the button I wanted to hit, guys. I'm trying to find the injury report.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
What do I get set back 5 yards for? Wow. They're really getting cheated now. I lost both of my high-performance tacklers. Shit on me.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And to give this time to the tailback.
How you get a fucking delay of game if I'm challenging the play? These guys cheating their ass off.
2nd and 8 now. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down. On 2nd down, Warner. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not
good job, Magic.
Inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action.
Touchdown. Good job, guys. He dropped that. God damn it. I can't believe this. Come on, guys.
So it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Not a touchdown.
Leonard, you got to hold on to that.
You're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I gotta tell you,
and the ball is knocked out.
Oh, come on. They got it back. That's some bullshit. Here we go. Wow.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
He's brought down by...
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Moreland takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Slant 1.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the
Nice slant 1, guys.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So that guy probably going to play the Bears next week. You see that guy in the championship round. He'll play the Bears. All right. We're on the road again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time
there's another lineman going. God, ain't gonna have nobody left to play. Come on, guys.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, Warner. And he finds a man.
Good throw. Way to get it off quick. They all coming.
This just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers,
take it to the 2nd quarter, guys. Tally ho.
To sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
We can go 15-1. Be a wild card because they go by the fucking overall points instead of the head-to-head points. Cheating fucking shit. I'm gonna look that up on the internet, man. This fucking cheating ass Madden shit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And a give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Come on, Magic. You got to outrun that guy. That was touchdown.
A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw on 2nd down.
Good job, Warner. Way to go, newbie.
For a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Gain of 9. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball carrier.
Okay, second and 1. You get
good job, Crawford.
What now on third and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is scored. It's
What they do doing, man?
out of bounds after getting this one across the score.
What's that noise?
First catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this. Game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second
Come on,
down.
guys.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Second and 2. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Come on, guys. What was that?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down now.
What was that, guys?
And down inside
Oh,
the
come on,
15,
guys.
shy
You went
of
right to the hole you
10.
moved from.
12 yards there and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
'49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's first and 10 from the 12. On the run, this is Hunt.
What was
Down to the
that?
6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
At the 6-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rolling to his right, and he's going to take it in.
Oh, come on. That's some bullshit.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are back within a score.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A 10-point drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Bye-bye. You gone. Touchdown.
He's into the end zone.
There you go, baby.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
There you go. Touchdown, baby.
A great play there. 75 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
49ers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's up in after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Hunt.
Let's hold him. Bring that shit back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's
come on, we had him.
And he's
Why you let him do that?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think
what kind of tackling is that, guy?
Hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Yeah, they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got
the clock. Just keep cheating.
Down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. You're going to have to play the Bears first week.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He was taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you're not here, subscribe and strike a like.
Just a yard on that last run. They run with Hunt. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the
ain't call no defense. Come on, guys. What was that?
He takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
got him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
They can't throw against that linebacker right there, baby.
Linebacker, and his guys are going to to take over at the 34-yard line.
Captain.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll run on first down. Moreland. And running with power here.
God damn, they don't call holding.
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag.
God
now.
damn it.
Holding offense.
Fucking bullshit. Call me my best guard. What are you doing?
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now Warner.
Drag route.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play action. It's Warner. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact kept the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Guys.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Come on, guys, what are y'all doing?
34 out of bounds there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him.
Come on, guys, what are y'all doing?
Down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Hey.
San Francisco going to call their
Let's
second
go.
timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's gonna be down in field goal range. What was that, guys?
Also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Come here, Jerry. Come here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this wildcard Saturday is at halftime. We'll get back to you two in just a second. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers matching up with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
Slant
some
one.
things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Moreland, and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run the counter. Whitaker. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
For the running back.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Come on, Moore. You can't
now
be
we're
hurt.
going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back.
He's just tired. Okay. You sit out.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. On the ground, Whitaker. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tally-ho.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he's able to put it through. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end,
good job, guys.
Kicked off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Good job, guys.
Right down Broadway. And he
Way to pop 'em.
returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Way to go. Way to hit him.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago,
Welcome to the channel. Subscribe and strike a like. Watching Bucs football, baby. 3-time Super Bowl champions.
Remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it, because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get it up just short.
Come on, guys. What was that? That's some bullshit.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Come on, we had him. What was
A
that?
tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Hunt.
Wow.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Damn it.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Call it no gain there on the first down play. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to
got 18 for 19.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Got his man complete over
God
the middle.
damn it.
It's Harvey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll try the left side. Waller. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's a toss right side for Hunt.
God damn
it. He'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
That was smart. Okay.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Going to try here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The give to Whitaker. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And
Because
Magic down, but not before
oh no, he done got hurt too. God damn it.
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
He cannot go out.
Player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
All right. You done for the day too, guy.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Whitaker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You sit down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Whitaker. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down now, it's Whitaker. And he's going to get
good run,
this
guy.
down
Good
near
run.
the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run on 1st down. Whitaker. He's to the 10.
Touchdown, good run, baby.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild
That's
card.
huge right there,
I
guys.
have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. Check 59.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Good job, guys.
Right around the 48-yard line. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Curtis. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
Good job, guys.
It's 4th down.
Stop him right here. This game
For
is
any
over.
offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Waller. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field.
All right, guys.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And, you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year. This is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coronation. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game. And then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, why are you back in the game? I took you out.
And that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it.
Right now, that crowd, silent. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
.44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him. And he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone. Sets up 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And they'll indeed take a knee.
All right, Bucks.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Good job, guys. And then the skill point, they just started over. This dude broke. I ain't got no lineman. Oh. Lost both tackles.